What is going on, y'all? I'm back with another video. It is finally deer season down here in North Georgia, and that's exactly what we're doing in this video, going out to do some bow hunting. Absolutely love hunting this spot. I've been hunting it for the last couple years. I've got a feeder up on top of a big pretty ridge top, lots of oak trees around, and there's always deer on it. It's kind of a nice travel corridor in between some thick bedding up into the oaks and then down into some fields that they like to graze in. So it's a killer spot. Catch them slipping through there, coming to that feeder, hitting those acorns, or heading down to those fields. So you guys tune in. I didn't get to film a intro for this video when I was in the stand because as soon as I got up there, I had deer on me. You guys will see that coming right up. But before we dive into it, we just got a website rolling so that I can get the new hats on the channel. So if you guys are interested, go check it out. I've also got some cool pictures and some great recipes for wild game, some venison, fish, dove poppers, different things like that. So hop on there and check it out if you're looking for some new recipes. Big shout out to my wife, Derica. She pretty much did the entire thing. I just had to, tell her a few things to type, and she took over big time. So thank you so much for doing that. But if you guys want to, hop on there, check it out. I'll drop the link in the description, and we will dive right into this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. As always, please like the video if you do, and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's dive in.
Got a doe coming in right here. I think there's a buck too. I heard one grunting. Might be that deer that's just to the left. That one right there. They're just feeding around under that big oak tree right now. There's two deer over here to my left. I can't move. They both look like does. She's about 45 yards. I could shoot her, but I'm gonna try to wait till I get one around 20 if I can. Thought she had me pinned there for a second.
Bet.
Yeah, baby. I got one of those still over here. And I'm definitely gonna double if she's gonna trot off. I have no idea where I am. I think I smoked that one. Looked pretty good. Didn't get much penetration. I'm thinking I probably caught that opposite shoulder. There's one of the other big ones back in there. But I'm pretty sure I heard her crash. If it wasn't too low, it was perfect heart shot. She's probably like 40 to maybe 42 yards. Let's hit it with the rangefinder real quick. It's funny because I ranged a few spots. It's the first time I've hunted this stand today. It's the first time I've hunted this stand this year. I ranged a few spots around, except for that one. Yeah, 41. Get another arrow knocked here. That was a NAP kill zone. Great broadheads, great mechanical broadheads. I'm gonna switch over to a mega meat though. If we're able to double up, we'll do a little broadhead comparison this evening. Turn this GoPro off real quick. Battery done died. I'm pretty sure I heard that deer crash. It sounded like it. Unless if one of them just ran through a bunch of thick stuff real quick, but there goes another one. There was a pile of deer. I think there were 5 different deer right there. That was nuts. I was not expecting that. Especially right off the bat. I didn't even get time to film an intro or anything. It looks like it's about to get dark, but we've got a storm rolling in tonight. A lot of cloud cover. Which, yeah. It's 5:45 right now. I got in the tree at probably 5 or 5:15. Had deer on me in 10 or 15 minutes, no time. It's pretty much it just got settled, got my cameras up and all that good stuff. Here they came. It's funny because I passed that really good shot at like probably 42 to 45 yards right off the bat because I was hoping they were going to work right in, but they were not going to do that. I kept working left, so I ended up taking one about the exact same distance that I passed. I could have shot that smaller one at 30, but I was trying to pick out that bigger one. We've got a super high population of does on this farm, so tried to thought I heard something. So I try to shoot the older, more mature does, the ones that are having twins every year, just to help with the population a little bit. That deer I passed might fawn next year, probably will, but she'll probably only have one fawn instead of this bigger one having 2. I don't know if I'll end up sitting till dark since I just shot that one.
That'd be about 2 hours before I recovered her, which isn't too bad. It's just a little warm out. It's probably 80 degrees or so. Man, that was sweet. I'm gonna watch this footage back real quick, take another look at the hit, and do it quietly, because we might have another one slip up on us. Let that 6-pointer walk. Hopefully I don't regret it. Nah, I think I made the right call. That's a young deer. I think he's 3.5. He's got a lot of potential. He's wide. He's a wide buck for around here. I mean, if he'll add on a couple more times next season and keep that width going out, he's going to be a great buck next year. But I'm sure that won't be the first encounter I'll have with him this year. I saw him last year too, several times. Got some sweet footage of him chasing a doe, like literally right underneath my tree. See if I can plug that in here if I can find it, but I'm gonna sit tight. Might should have just went ahead and shot that doe, but I was kind of wanting to watch that buck a little bit. That smaller buck that was with him got over downwind of me, and he knew something was up. Started making those two act funny, and the feeder hadn't gone off yet, so there really wasn't anything for him to stick around for. But the feeder's gonna go off here in about 40 minutes or so, and I'd say there's a good chance they'll be back. But I gotta swap these batteries out on the cameras and get ready for the next one. I'm also watching this weather. If the radar starts looking rough, I'm just gonna go ahead and start looking for that deer. I don't wanna be looking in the rain, washing all the blood off the leaves. Won't be able to find it like that. Been a great evening. A lot of deer moving. Beautiful spot up on this ridge top.
lots of oak trees, red oaks and white oaks, so they drop, you know, pretty much through November. You can sit in here and shoot deer off of acorns. Great spot. But go ahead and get these batteries swapped out. Wait for the next one to walk by. Well, unfortunately, I just checked the radar and there's a pretty mean looking storm moving in. It's going to be here in about 45 minutes to an hour, so I'm going to go ahead, start packing up, climb down, get on this blood trail. I just don't want to risk it starting to rain hard and washing the blood off the leaves and not finding this deer, so. Sad about it though. There's a lot of deer on their feet. Should have smoked that other doe that was with that buck. But I'm sure I'll get another opportunity soon. Might try to hunt tomorrow evening after work if everything pans out. Let's go ahead and climb down, see if we can find her. Alright, I just made it up to the shot site. My stand is right there in that tree. Kind of hard to see on the GoPro, but didn't want to bust the big camera out. It's a lot easier to track with the GoPro. She was like, I know she was on this side of this big tree. She had to be standing pretty much like right here. She peeled off and went that way. So I'm just going to take it slow. There's deer blowing at me. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but just going to take it slow up through here. See if we can pick up on some blood. Wish I had my dog out here, it makes it a whole lot easier. Kind of just working towards where I heard that crash. Taking it slow, looking for blood as I'm going, but if I make it up here to where I heard the crash and haven't seen anything, I'm gonna come back and start looking hard for blood. Let's see. There's my Luminoc. Hopefully there's a deer laying underneath it. There sure is. Boom, baby. Let's go. She went probably 50 yards, maybe 60. Piled up. I thought that's what I heard crashing. Can't beat that, man. Check her out. Nice. That is really not where I thought I hit her. I thought it was a lot lower, and I thought it was tucked in a little tighter, but that's perfect. She was quartered just a little bit. Entrance right there, stuck in that opposite shoulder. Exactly what you want. Old mature doe. Really pretty one. Dang, that's awesome. She's beautiful. Good stuff, guys. Wasn't seeing much blood there, unfortunately. But the woods are dark, and I heard that crash. I mean, now I'm seeing blood. Seeing what trail she ran. I was just a little bit uphill of where she was at, where she was running. But I shot this one with the NAP Kill Zone. They're great broadheads. Usually buy a pack of these every year to shoot does with, just because they're so much cheaper than those G5 Mega Meats that I like to shoot. You guys have seen in past videos on the channel. Those broadheads are absolutely devastating, and I like shooting bucks with them. Obviously, you want all the help you can get. But the NAPs, I really don't have anything to complain about. I would definitely shoot a buck with them. Wouldn't even think twice about it.
I just like having that 3-blade on those G5s versus the 2-blade on the kill zones. But obviously got the job done. 42-yard shot and absolutely smoked her. Double lung for sure. I'm not sure how oh yeah, heart shot. It actually did punch through on the other side. It's definitely clipped the top of her heart. Good stuff, man. Beautiful deer. Super excited about that. Probably throw the tenderloins on the smoker tomorrow and get started making some deer burger. But gonna go ahead and start walking out of here, head down, grab the side-by-side, get her loaded up. Can't beat it. Got that deer field dressed, got her in the bed of the truck, and I'm headed to the house. Seatbelt's telling on me. Not on the blacktop yet, don't worry. But rain came in just about the time they said it was going to, so I'm very thankful that I made the decision to go ahead and pack up and head out. Obviously wouldn't have had any trouble finding that deer. She didn't go anywhere, but if it would have been a different story, I'd be in trouble right about now trying to find blood. That was a great hunt. I had an absolute blast out there. Beautiful evening. Heavy cloud cover made it a little bit cooler, and the deer were definitely on their feet, as you guys saw. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the website. Link is in the description. Pick up a hat if you're interested. And we will catch you in the next one.